Hi，大家好。
Welcome back, everybody. This Asian woman's cooking jiaoyan yumi, which is individual kernels of delicious crunchy corn. If you want to use canned corn, you can skip to the 1 minute 10 mark, or you can do what she's doing and manually pull the damn kernels off the damn cob. If you're going to do that, break it in the middle and start from the middle. That'll be much easier. So strip that bad boy of kernels and put them in a pot, and then give them a rinse. Once you've done that, bring some water to the boil. That was quick, wasn't it? Movie freaking magic. Thanks to our special effects department. Was that special effects? No, editing department. Thanks to our editing department. So here's the corn that she's rinsed, and she's going to dump it in the boiling water. Once it starts bubbling again, it's done. This will literally take a minute, if that. 1 minute later. See, I'm not wasting your time. We could have just stared at that until it was done. Take it out and put it into that bowl again, and then we're going to cool it down real quick with cool water. Now, this is the time that people have come back because you're using canned corn, and that's fine. Look at that, it's the equivalent of canned corn. Cooked corn is a lot yellower than raw corn. Vibrant, jumps out at you like 3D corn. If you're watching this in 3D, then you'll appreciate the spectrovision, whatever that means. To your dry wok, add some oil and put on a big fire. You want it nice and hot, crazy big. And we're going to chop up the same old suspect spices. Here's some spring onion. We got some chilies here. And we got some garlic over there. And we got tomato. Tomato, that's strange. It is strange. You don't usually put tomato in this dish. But she wanted the colors. She wanted the green and gold and red. What you would usually use is red chili. Okay? So if you've got red chili, you don't have to put tomato in. It's really just for looks. It's only a tiny bit of tomato anyway. But it is kind of a weird spaceman jiaoyan yumi. Okay, so rinse that cold water off. That just cooled the kernels down. And what are we going to do? We're going to put them in a pot of cornstarch. Actually, this is recycled cornstarch from the Chinese French fries which we made yesterday. Ew, gross. Well, whatever. Okay, so put those in. And we're going to thoroughly coat them in cornstarch. If you notice, she never measures anything. Chinese people never measure anything when they cook. It's all done by eyeball. So give that a bit of a mix. And this is egg yolk. Oh, no, it isn't. It's egg white. I'm a fool. A damn fool. If you're a vegan or something, you can leave that out. Just add a little bit extra water. You notice the kernels were wet anyway. The corn was wet. That helps the flour stick to it. So give that a mix around. If you wanted to make fat corn balls, you could just add more egg. Here's some more cornstarch. You know, it's hard to get right the first time, the right amount. You want it to be covered. Have a good look at the concentration that you need.
Why?
See how they're thoroughly covered? That's what's going to give it its crunch. This oil is freaking smoking hot. Be very careful and dump those in with your hands. You see it sputter? It's dangerous, man. Keep your kids away. Don't wear a long, flowing, highly flammable nylon dress. That would be my advice. What do I know? Okay. Now very quickly, don't let it sit too long, start breaking it up. It'll want to clump together. Start breaking it up with your spatula because we want nice individual kernels. That's what makes it really special. You give it to your guests and like, wow, you individually battered a whole lot of corn. Like, yes I did, one by one. Break it up, break it up, break it up. This is going to cook super fast. We're literally only frying this for a minute or two. See how that's much smaller now? Okie dokie. Now, you can feel that with your spatula when it starts to feel crunchy. Feel crunchy, you know what I mean? Turn the fire off and pour it out. First, wave your spatula with hot oil around a little bit. It's a good idea. Alright, pour that into a strainer. Like so. Again, being very careful. And remember, that pot's going to be hot. I burnt my fingers once in grade 11 because I forgot the experiment was really hot and I went to clean up. I just burnt every freaking fingerprint right off. Couldn't write. Okay, So this is the same wok. It hasn't been cleaned. It's still oily. That's fine. And we're going to stir fry the ingredients. That's the chili, red or green. Put in both if you have them. And that's the garlic. This is a small heat underneath, a small fire. Just give that a quick stir fry, not too long. Get the flavors out. And now watch this. Whoa, cranked it up. Did you hear the sound effects? Whoa. Yeah, we have a massive sound effects budget. Now add this back in, give it a stir fry, fry around, and get it all coated, all those things mixed in with the flavors. Kind of looks like popcorn, doesn't it? Anyway, now this is Sichuan pepper. I've spoken of this before. She ground hers up out of full Sichuan pepper kernels, but you can buy powder, I think, in a Asian supermarket. You can actually buy Sichuan pepper oil if you can't find the things yourself. The oil will contain most of the flavor as well. Alright. Now, oh, she's switched to a medium heat. And she's just going to add a little bit of salt. Jiao Yan Yumi is salt and pepper corn. So you need plenty of salt. Now she says the pepper is from the Sichuan pepper word. And I say it's from the chili pepper word. Kind of a ongoing argument in our house. These last two things, you just got to mix them through, really. Spring onion you don't want to cook too much, so just turn it around. And again, like I said, you don't necessarily have to add tomato. It's just for the colors. So that's done. Ready? That's done. Done. Now, whack it on a plate and serve it to your guests or yourself while you're watching the football and drinking a beer. Actually, it goes really well with beer. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy this, guys. Try some. Why don't you try some? Ooh, look at that. It's like a waterfall of corn. See you later, and thanks for watching, everyone.
Good. Bye bye.